We are really trying to use culture and golf to grow the tourism numbers between our two countries, since, as we know, Uganda is already the number 2 source market for Kenya in terms of visitors, and Kenya is the number 1 source market for Uganda, again in terms of visitors. So this is something on which we are building to grow the numbers, to encourage regional tourism, so that we also stop that seasonality of relying so much on the international arrivals. So that's why we are all doing all these partnerships between Uganda and the Kenya coast, which has been growing since 2022. This partnership is built on that concept of complementarity between Uganda and the Kenya coast products. Whereas the Kenya coast has the very beautiful beaches and the historical sites and so many other products. In Uganda, we have the mountain gorillas, the chimpanzees, the adventure tourism on River Nile, the Kampala city nightlife, the Mashon Falls, the cultural and religious tourism at the Uganda Martyrs Shrine. So all these are products which are not in Kenya. So once we grow packages that involve all these products, then the tourist, the visitor, will be having a very fulfilling experience, whereby if they start in Kenya at the Kenya coast and enjoy the beaches, they can on the same itinerary go to Uganda, and vice versa, begin in Uganda and end at the Kenya coast. So this is the concept we are building. Last year in Diani at the conference, second conference, we had over 200 Ugandans coming, and the total attendance at that conference was over 500. Later this year in November, we have the third conference in Kampala, where we expect an even bigger number, especially of Kenyans. We are also doing investment because we need investors. For us, some of the people that we may call small investors, we want people, for example, who can invest in our tourism sector.
We Kenyans, let us come and see what they are showing us, so that our youth can also improve, because it's all about the youth. We need to get employment, we need to get our artists to get involved and see what culture is all about, so that we can grow. And this is what we're looking for, numbers. Okay. Uganda grew, numbers coming into Kenya from Uganda grew from 137 to 200,000 after our 2 conferences. The numbers going from Kenya to Uganda grew up to, actually the last figures I saw was about 350,000. We are the number 1 supplier of tourists.
Inatusaidia pakubwa kwa sababu Easter imefanyika wakati ambapo shule bado zimekuwa zinafunga, zingine hazijafunga, na mara nyingi eneo la pwani ni kivutio kikubwa kwa familia ambao mara nyingi wanasafiri kwa sababu watoto wamefunga na wazazi wana nafasi. Lakini mwaka huu ni tofauti sana kwa sababu shughuli za Easter na kalenda imeweza kutana na ile ya Ramadhani, kwa hivyo shughuli za kidogo za kitalii zimekuwa chini. Kwa hivyo tamasha hii itatusaidia pakubwa kuweza kuziba lile pengo ambalo tumeshuhudia, lakini si hilo tu, vile vile kuweza kutusaidia kuongeza utamu fulani na kuongeza manukato fulani